Okay, back with you now. We're about to start this match. It's going to be Roger Bordley versus Gary ONOMURA. From the one-loss side. Yeah. All right, all right. There's the toss. There's the handshake. And it looks like it's going to be Gary ONOMURA's break. Gary ONOMURA is the owner of Good Times Billiards on Jones Avenue in Las Vegas. Is it Jones? It's not Charleston, actually. Near Jones. Right near Jones. Anyway, got a great room. They host leagues every week. Gary ONOMURA is a good guy. No smoking in their room. They've just got a side bar that has smoking in it. They got machines out there. Go on, check out. Go check out Gary's room. Go check out Gary's room. Good Times with a Z. That's right. And the Z ain't for sleeping. That's for sure. Good Times Billiards on Facebook?
YouTube.
That's on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube, folks. POVPOOL, POVPOOL's YouTube channel. Give us a like, subscribe, and please share. Here comes Gary ONOMURA with the break. Gary's a strong player. It's quite kind of surprised to see him on the one-loss side after day one. I'm trying to take a look at who he lost to. Yeah. All right, guys, we got 1-0. Gary ONOMURA from the gate. coming in strong. This is a race to 6, guys. Roger BORDLEY with 1 ball on the break. And looks like difficult. Does he have a little window there? He may have a little window. Just shoot this 1 ball. Oh, it looks tight. He might have to play this rail first. The only problem with rail first here is you can't play this rail first natural. You got to play this rail first with some draw because the scratch off the rail first shot is definitely on. Might be good to play a kick and stick here. Just kick and stick safety. Of course, that's the kind of thing one pocket players like myself play all the time. One poquito. Wait, did he just turn me into a liar? Wow. What a shot that was. What a shot that was. Yeah, he did draw it off. But he got lucky off the point there. So, anyway, Gary's back. And what's he looking down? The barrel of, he's going to have to kick. Rogers played safe on him. Hey, kick shot. Hey, yeah. 7 more matches today. What? Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Last match starts at 9, apparently.
Meanwhile, we've got Dave Datillo playing Jason Weir. The score right now is 1-0. Dave Datillo. Tinsley Johnson is playing Ronnie Wiseman. Ronnie's on the hill against Tinsley Johnson. Tinsley's playing his heart out. Scores 5-3. Tinsley needs everything he can get. Meanwhile, we also have Santos Alvarado, I don't know his last name, versus Alvarenga. Okay, thank you. Versus Todd Fowler. Fowler Electric. And scores 2-1. Santos. Tinsley Johnson wins that game. It's now 4-5. Tinsley is going to be racking for Ronnie Wiseman. What's up, buddy?
You know the inside story on Todd's game?
I know on his game.
The guy he's playing is his right-hand man at work.
Oh,
that's Santos.
Oh, okay.
That's his right-hand man.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Here, hold on. Gino's got a little story to tell us about.
So, hey, Gino, tell us about Todd Fowler.
Yeah, the gentleman that Todd is playing right now, Santos Alvarenga, that is Todd's right-hand man at Fowler Electric. He's his top employee. So we're going to see if he gets a week off next week.
Yeah, or maybe the rest of his life off. Who knows? See if he has a job next week. Interesting. That was Gino Hill, folks, the owner of the bar. He's enjoying the hell out of this event this year. Gino, I know this is a big 3 weeks for you every year. Which of the 3 tournaments do you enjoy the most? I know that's a hard question.
That's like picking your favorite child.
I know you have the women's tournament, the Dock Hill, and then you got this.
I'm not. You're not going to get me here. I'm not going to pick a favorite. They're all fantastic. We love them all. The Dock Hill fills up the quickest because it's a local tournament, and
Yes,
when
sir.
we open registration, it's full in about 30 minutes. And
That's true.
Andy
That's
Mercer is for the big guys, and the girls tournaments for a local charity, our favorite charity. That's for the Helen J. Stewart School here for handicapped children, and it's our favorite charity because we have a golf tournament once a year.
That's true too.
For over 30 years, in memory of my son, and that's the school that benefits from that. And now the ladies' charity also benefits that.
That's great. That's great. So,
but no, you're not going to catch me.
I'm not going to catch you. You
You
can't pick a favorite. But the Mercer is traditionally the oldest of the three.
Definitely.
Correct?
The Mercer's 30 years old this year. The Dock Hill's 20, and I'm not sure about the girls. I think it's 10, 11.
Okay.
But the Mercer started out as a spring classic, which Andy Mercer helped me finance because I didn't have any money. And he, through some shenanigans, he gave me $1,000 added for that tournament.
Yeah.
And the next fall he passed away, and then we renamed the tournament the Andy Mercer.
Yeah. And this is a big month for you this year, not just because of that, but it's also March Madness and the Speedway is going on. I know you're a big fan at the races.
Yeah, unfortunately this year, because of the change in with the BCA being here next month, we had to change our big tournaments from March to February.
That's true.
And then NASCAR had a scheduling change, so I've been at the races every year since it started. I hope to see the race tomorrow, but then I got to be here for the finals here. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I wish it would rain tomorrow instead of today.
Well, I hope to see you here tomorrow. I'm sure I will either way. So.
All right, Daniel, and we appreciate you being here also.
Thank you, Gino, and likewise. I love being here at the Rum Runner Lounge, 1801 Tropicana Avenue. There's plenty of room for spectators. Come on down, guys. The best burgers in town at the Badger Cafe. Best $5 burger you're ever going to get at the Rum Runner Lounge. And I tell you what, these are the best tournament directors, best tournament staff I have ever had the pleasure of working with. This is one of the best run tournaments, and not only is it this tournament, but the 3 tournaments in a row that happen here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So meanwhile, we have a push out from Gary ONOMURA. Roger's choice of what he wants to do with it. He's going to give it back to Gary, and that's a little scary because Gary always has a plan. Tough to play a safety here. Really got to roll this slow. Okay, he's going left and right, playing the safety under the 8. Didn't really get there, but I don't think Roger can make that 1. Roger is probably going to stun the cue ball into the 1. What he's going to try to do is just leave the cue ball behind the 8. I think that's the play here. Score update for you folks. Dave Totillo's up 3-0 on Jason Weir. Tinsley Johnson has tied it up. It is Hill with Tinsley and Ron Wiseman, and Tinsley at the table playing a crossbank on the 2. Excellent shot. That's the table on your left side of your screen there behind those logos. Tinsley down on the 3 ball, and it's looking good from here. It's looking like Tinsley's match. Coming on strong, Tinsley, he knows when he's close to the finish line. He knows when he can get there. Tinsley is one of those guys. I admire the hell out of him as a player. got a lot of heart, and he's a rhythm player, that's for sure. Little off angle here on the 9 ball, but it looks good. He's there, and he beats Ron Wiseman. Spectacular 3-game comeback by Tinsley. Tinsley, nice work, man. Nice job, nice job. All right, back to our main action here. We got Gary ONOMURA against Roger BORDLEY. Score is 2-0. Tinsley won. Tinsley won. What's that? I'm what? All right, so looks like Roger is shooting, and it's decision time here, Roger. You know, there's a shot here, and it's a shot I like to play. It's a force follow shot. No, no. I can hear you guys, you know.
It's true, you know. I like to say yes.
So coming up on that table that Tinsley just finished on, it's Joey Chin versus Vilmos Foldage. Gary's looking, he's looking okay here. He got to cut this 5, come around a couple rails to play for the 6 next on the side rail. The only problem is the 8 ball makes it a little bit difficult to maneuver and get position on the 7 ball. So he's just making sure that he's not either too straight. Oh, the 9 goes in. Lucky 9. Actually, though, it was kind of a two-way shot. If you want my opinion, I think it was. So just like that, it is now 3-0 Gary ONOMURA versus Roger BORDLEY. Hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. Got a shout out to a couple people. Jonah B, Turbo Draw. Mike Ayers is here. The Abhorrent Chef in the house. Everybody look busy. The Abhorrent Chef is here. Arnold Olorvida. My man Wambra. And everybody else out there watching right now. Tony Jenkins. Update on Kenny Brisbane. I'm so sorry, Tony. Hold on a second. See what I can do for you here. There is a live bracket, just to remind you. Brisbane. Kenny Brisbane beat Freddie Boggs, and now he goes on to play Mike Massey, the Tennessee Tarzan. Meanwhile, what do we got? Jason Weir trying to make a comeback against Dave DiTillo. It's 3-1 now, Jason Weir. 3-1 Dave DiTillo against Jason Weir, so Jason trails by 2 games. It's not the end for Jason, but he's up against a tough opponent, Dave DiTillo, who brags to me that he has now been playing pool over the course of 9 decades. 9 decades. And he's 75 years old. Started playing when he was around 4. His dad opened up a pool hall. Okay, here's Gary. Gary's down on the 4. Beautiful draw shot to get perfect shape on the 5. And he looks pretty good here too, guys. Yeah, barring any sort of like silly mistake. He's poised to run this out. Looks pretty easy peasy from here. You probably just cut this ball a little bit and just float the cue ball up table, slightly below the side pocket, not beyond it, not past the side pocket line, because you don't want to end up too straight on the 8 ball. Really don't want to end up too straight on the 8. There you go. Nice angle on the 8 to come around. Come around 2 rails probably on the 9. Just swing around and bring his cue ball in front of that side pocket there on the left side of the screen. There you go. And he's good to go. Off to the races. 4-0 Gary, and Roger Bordley has yet to get on the board. Tough action, tough action. But this is where the big boys are. I think we've got something like 15 players are over 650 Fargo in this event. So, you know, we've got some pretty good players. Got some pretty good, at least 15. Maybe even over 15 that are over 700 Fargo. Vilmos shooting against Joey Chin. Joey Chin has a chance now. He's going to take ball in hand against Vilmos. Meanwhile, Jason Weir still down 3-1. Dave DiTillo at the table with a shot on the 4, I think. Or is he hooked? He's hooked. Tough action for Dave DiTillo right now, I tell you. And then you got Santos playing his boss, Todd Fowler. Hey, boss. Let me win. Let me win. I'll split my action with you. Joey Chin, he kind of hit the 8 ball with his cue, but it's not a foul. Joey told on himself. I'll keep you guys updated, folks. Promise, I promise. Gary is in a little bit of trouble here. He's hooked himself behind the 9. He's shooting at the 2 ball right down there by the 4 and the 6. So, unless he can, you know, I see there is a 3-rail kick here around the 3 ball, but he doesn't like it. He's going to play a 2-railer, I think. Oh, no. What am I talking about? That's the 1. I thought he was hooked on the 2. Fancy schmancy. It's the same every year.
Fancy every year.
Yeah.
No fancier than that stack you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I can wax it up a little bit.
Yep. Get some of that Dollar Shave Club action going on.
Gotta look into that.
Yeah, exactly.
The shave and everything. Wild West today.
Wild West last like 9 months, apparently. Yeah. Looks good. I like it. I like it. I'm glad you got in the tournament. You want to check in? You want to say hi? All right. You don't. Oh, okay. We have a special treat, folks. We have a special treat, guys. Max Eberly's going to check in with us. And
Commentating off the TV, I take it.
yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's not that fancy, sir. How you doing, Max? How you doing?
Very good. What's up, Daniel?
I'm great, man. It's good to see you, and I'm glad you made it into this tournament.
Thank you.
It was a little precarious for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, no. Next time, I'll try to get in earlier.
You know what, though? You did the right thing. I think you voiced you expressed yourself, and you know, you got Andy involved, and you kind of like, you know, motivated Gino, and I think you helped expedite the whole situation.
Well, for the record, I think it's a very nicely run tournament. Gino was under the impression I said it wasn't, or something like that, but I never did say that. I was just complaining a little bit about the waiting list process. That's all. But this tournament's wonderful, and this place is wonderful. Always have a great time here.
Yeah. Now you've been, gosh, you got kind of been living in Vegas now for almost 8-9 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and this is so weird because you and I have talked to for years about like, oh, this won't last very long, right?
Yeah, try to get out of a city after like 7 years because I don't want to be somewhere stuck for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that Pink Floyd song, but but no, Vegas kind of grows on you, and you know, like Jimmy Mataya, I think it's him. No, it was Robert LeBlanc. He said, well, where else are you going to live? You know, where else are you going to live in the U.S.? Oh, they just called me. I got to go.
Oh, no. All right. Well, promise
Table
me you'll
2.
come back again some other time.
I promise, man.
Okay,
Great to see you.
You too,
Happy
dude.
New Year
You too.
2020, man.
Good luck in your match. Who are you playing? Do you know?
Thank you. Mary Kaufman.
Oh, okay. Play well.
Thanks,
Play well.
man.
Thanks, buddy. Max Eberly, everybody, checking in with us. And don't worry, he'll be back. Max Eberly is actually one of the best commentators I know for pool and billiards. He's absolute, you know, skilled craftsman of the game, and he's very astute observer, and you can't beat somebody like Max Eberly on the microphone with you. That's for sure. It's just my opinion, folks. So we're going to have Max Eberly sometime later on this evening. I promise. I promise. Vilmos Foldis is up 1-0 against Joey Chin. Dave DiTillo is now up 4-1 against Jason Ware. And who won that match? Oh, Todd. Todd, did you win? No, I didn't. Oh, you didn't? Sorry, I didn't mean to twist the knife there. Todd didn't win. I was watching that match. Todd did not win. All right. All right, 5-0. Roger needs to show up to the match, ladies and gentlemen. Roger Bordley is struggling here. He's got to stop the bleeding, folks. No respect, no respect. Too many people, they don't respect pool, damn it. We got no respect, no respect. It's Rodney Dangerfield. What? Rodney Dangerfield. I tell you, I'm not a sexy guy, you know. I was a centerfold in the Playgirl magazine. All the staples covered by privates. No respect. Roger's gonna get his jump cue, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody. Huh? Roger's gonna get his jump cue, ladies and gentlemen. Jumping for the highlights. Here comes Roger. I don't think the 2 is wired to that 8, but he'll get the hit. The only thing is what comes after that. I gotta tell you, even my dog doesn't respect me. He leaves pyramids in every room in the house. No respect. I used to love Rodney Dangerfield. He was great. All right. Woo! Actually, I think it's like, I could swear, yeah, my dog must be from Egypt. He leaves pyramids in every room in the house. All right. I'm no Rodney, that's for sure. Well, Gary's all right here. Well, this is a little tougher than it looks. Draw back off the 4. He can get there, but unfortunately, he's going to be real close to the 5, or he's gonna, you know, this is an easy shot to overstroke and an easy shot to understroke. your target there, you want your cue ball be between the 8 and the 9, but unfortunately with the angle that he's got, his cue ball is going to travel between the 8 and the 5. And he's a little bit jacked up over this ball, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out for him. Oh, look at this. He played it good. He stunned that ball so that it actually did find the 8 and the 9. Score updates. It's 5-1 now. Jason Weir is trying to stop the bleeding himself. It's Jason at the table. 5-1. Dave DiTillo is creaming Jason right now. Jason's struggling to even make a ball. And I'm sure we've all had days like that. Looks like Max Eberly's playing Mary, but over on the other table. Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll put you and Max together in the box. How about that? You guys can shoot the breeze a little bit. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I have a video that's on Max's channel, Max Eberly's channel.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Talk to me. Say that again.
You know, Daniel, I have a video that I did with Max. We did it at the Sahara about 2 weeks ago, and it's on Max Eberly's channel. So if people want to check it out, they can do that.
That sounds good. What's the name of the video?
You know what? I'm not sure. Max will have to tell me. It's on his channel, though. It's Max Eberly.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask him a little later.
Yeah. And I thought I'd throw that in there in case somebody wants to watch it. We did a little bit about my father and everything, and explained everything, and told him some stories throughout my career, and so he was really happy with the results. So, if people want to check it out, they can check it out.
Well, that's good. I thought we were supposed to talk too a little bit about that, and I'm happy to do so.
Yeah.
And do something poignant.
Yeah, I did one time here a few years ago with Mataya. We talked about some things with my father and stuff, and because he used to play with him back in the Stardust days.
Yeah, exactly. So
cool. You got a new match starting here on table 1.
Yeah,
Trick 60.
Trick 60 and Jason Bryan.
That'll be a pretty good match. Yeah.
So I don't know Jason's game very well.
Yeah, he plays pretty good, so it's not like Trick's going to
run over him.
Yeah, no way. Race to 6, no. Jason plays pretty good. If he plays his speed, it'll be a tough game for both.